Radiant team ban.
No.
Dire team ban.
Yeah.
Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Witch Doctor.
Radiant team pick.
Beastmaster.
Hello everyone and welcome back.
Dire
We're
team
live
pick.
for Game 2 drop between Execration and Orange.Taring. Orange.Taring leading 1-0 in this do or die best of 3. Loser eliminated, winner will be in the top 3, but it's not really about top 3. All that matters is winning.
10 seconds
Getting
remaining.
first.
Top
Right
2
in the
doesn't even matter now.
Yeah,
You gotta be the winning
5
team,
seconds remaining.
which I kind of like, because once you got to the end, it was always a bit anticlimactic.
Reserve
It's like,
time.
these are the 2 best teams, but we don't really care about...
Well, you never played the final match between them at least.
Right.
So you had multiple matches which were like you could qualify, but the first one didn't feel as important, even though it was like the winner bracket final and the winner qualified, because the loser was still alive. It wasn't like you're eliminated.
Right.
So it was that final match where it's like the second versus the third best team. But now it's one team. Best of 5 final just always feels more hype as well. It feels like a conclusion to the
Radiant
qualifier.
team
Yep.
ban.
So looking forward
So,
to that.
we're gonna see the exact same thing.
Was it?
Oh,
it was
Beastmaster.
Slardar. Yeah. They
Beastmaster
changed up.
wasn't
They
picked.
changed it up. So.
Or I was like, man, don't give me that fish guy again.
Yeah. I think Abab was like, no, you're
10
not getting that
seconds
fish guy again. More likely.
Okay, so let's talk about
5
Doombringer, because he
seconds
gets to a
remaining.
second game in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like he had a huge impact in that game?
Reserve
Not
time.
not huge, but he did what he needed to.
I remember there was a
He
fight
farmed
where
well.
he doomed the Invoker, and that was the fight.
Yeah. I mean, he had the fight inside the Roche pit.
Right.
He got that.
I guess the other thing is that he made Tidehunter's transition much smoother in terms of item progression,
Dire
because
team ban.
Tidehunter skipped the mech and grease, which, you know, it's quite a bit of gold. So that was good for the team, I guess.
I think the pick was fine. It wasn't like the hero had like a massive impact, but it's a
Right.
support. It got the job done.
Now, what about the Slark?
10
The Slark was
seconds
kind of...
remaining.
And that wasn't like the perfect Slark game where
5
like there was a
seconds
lot of
remaining.
ways to control him, even though he was invis. That was a third pick Slark, and it
Mhm.
ended up doing quite
Reserve
quite
time.
impressively, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think overall, like Orange.Taring got
Radiant
a lot
team
more done
ban.
with their Slack than what were perhaps expected,
Sure.
and it took them some time before they realized, oh, Slack's actually strong enough, we can just see it's a high ground. And more than anything, I think they were just surprised by how strong their Slack was at the very end there, because they
Yeah.
made that finish look simple.
10
And also
seconds
MVP on
remaining.
the puck,
Yes.
the Veil Dagon
Yeah,
build.
that
Seconds
was
remaining.
definitely the play.
Yeah, just chunking people. Even like we're what 50, 60 minutes in the game,
Reserve
and
time.
Veil Dagon just would reliably take more than 50% of the health in one go.
The number of times Slada, we saw Slada die twice in a row with Cheese, not getting to use it. Once he didn't even get his BKB off.
Right.
So that was just completely demolishing him fight after fight.
Also, Venge had a huge impact. You know, just getting a ton of levels.
I mean, that
Dire
one
team
massive
back.
swap on the Slaughter as he blinked in, that was actually... Maybe you could even consider Venge an MVP for last game.
Sure.
Maybe.
I mean, when you win and win like that, everybody play relatively well.
Yeah.
Let's see if Orange could, you know, do it again.
So,
10 seconds remaining.
it's, like you say, same picks, same sides and everything, Execration.
5 seconds
See what they have
remaining.
in store as far as adjustments go in this next stage.
I wonder if there's like a good response to Puck.
Reserve time.
Because Puck is one of those heroes that, do you want to necessarily pick direct counters to? Like, what are the direct counters to Puck?
Lion is one of the better ones.
Okay, if you can find him.
Mm-hmm. They could take the puck for themselves. They have
Okay.
first pick in this stage, so I think that's...
Yeah,
The fact they didn't ban it, and they did 2 bans on heroes that weren't played in the previous game makes
Sure.
me think they're not... Like, that. There's no clear adjustments in that
Radiant
second
team
banning stage, so...
Nando could play the puck, so they could definitely pick it here.
Show me puck. We'll find out soon enough.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
So we both had a
remaining.
bit of break. I had a bit of cereal.
Yep.
I saw you
String
grab
cheese.
String cheese.
Oh, man,
Okay.
it takes me right back to my childhood.
It was like 3rd
Dire
grade again.
team pick.
Alright,
we go.
there's that puck. More so as a deny pick to Yamate.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like the word deny pick is sometimes overused though, because realistically, if this is more a deny pick than
10
anything, they would have just
seconds
banned it out.
remaining.
Sure.
Because
That's fair.
you're coming out of a banning stage, so
5
there's no point
seconds
doing a
remaining.
pure deny pick if you could have banned the hero.
You're right, you're right.
If you're like second pick if you get
Reserve
first pick
time.
in the draft and your opponents pick like, or so if you have second pick in the draft and your opponents pick Whist and you pick Tiny, that's like a deny pick to me.
That's fair.
But there is still some element where it's like, you only have 2 bans, you want to ban those heroes, and then there's a puck which you
Oh
can
my
play.
god, eHome's Elder Titan.
Nice. I
Wanna
saw.
just jump stream. I just wanna go now.
Yeah, you guys check out.
Parker and Euro.
Yeah, look, you got Shiva and Winter casting over there too. Sure, that's
Is that a core Elder
Radiant
Titan?
team pick.
4 position, I think.
Or 5, man. Doom's 4.
I saw a couple. There were 2 World of Titan games earlier today with NA Dota.
I mean, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Hey, it won, but still.
What position? 3?
4 position. It
Okay,
was
10 seconds remaining.
SVG playing in
Okay.
both games. Had some good games.
5 seconds.
Ice
remaining.
offlane Elder Titan.
Oh my god.
ET Dro, is that the strat?
Reserve time.
They got no armor.
Okay.
And you can
Sounds-
silence them.
Sounds good. All right, let's talk about Outdraft. All right. Those of you who want to watch some SEA Dota, which is just one of us here at the casting desk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And my
what-
grandma. My grandma supports what I cast. Even
Okay.
though she prefers Chinese Dota, so.
Even lately, even after the Shanghai Major, she still prefers Chinese Dota.
She is Chinese.
Okay. She listens to you over the Chinese casters.
Yeah. Sure.
Alright, well, shout out to your grandma for
Yeah.
being so loyal.
Okay, so looking at support and carry position. Is there like a
Reserve
carry that you say? Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
Dire team pick.
This is not the best game for Phoenix. Though.
It's not the worst game, but
Yeah, it's okay.
normally you see Phoenix and there's like a hero that it pairs well with, or that counters like the Lone Druid, Axe, tanky
10
cores on
seconds
your team that
remaining.
you can heal up.
Mm.
I guess Spectre, it's pretty good because you can use the Sunray and chase him
5
over the
seconds
trees when he
remaining.
tries to juke you. That's like one of the main things you can do out of this as far as being a counter goes, but
The other thing is like, let's say if you have Sven and Phoenix in your safe lane, Stormhammer into Sunray,
Mhm.
like you kind of run people over
yeah.
with that. So are they maybe thinking of Slark for themselves, like pounce into Sunray is a fairly strong combination?
I think it's a good chance. Slack is a consideration here. Otherwise,
What else is?
There was
Fair
something
play.
that kind of can benefit. Like to me, it's some right-clicking carry that can benefit from the Sunray as well as the Beastmaster.
Okay.
Radiant team ban.
So this was the hero that actually Tarang ran quite a bit to win the title as the national Malaysian team. I had the pleasure of casting their games as they kind of cruise through the tournament. A lot of Night Stalker fits their playstyle. You know, they like to be
10
aggressive
seconds
and they like to essentially outplay their opponent. Just
Mm-hmm.
having the vision advantage is
5
very helpful in that
seconds
regards.
remaining.
And in this case, having a good silence against Puck Phoenix is the first way to
Reserve time.
really kill these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and they'd already kind of, I guess, picked up their 2 supports if they were going to continue with the Doom support. So getting like a Lion type hero wasn't really an option for them.
Right.
So they're missing a mid laner, Execration missing their safe laner.
I mean, if Yamate could want to
Dire
rock the
team ban.
Midnight Stalker,
Ooh.
that's okay too. But
That is
I've
okay.
never really seen him play that. So
Yeah, and like you said, when they were qualifying, it was almost always the offlane, so more likely.
or
to
sometimes
see-
support too.
Okay.
Hard to really
10
say which one.
seconds remaining.
So Yamate
5
heroes.
seconds
TA?
remaining.
TA. Is that TA Spectre Night Stalker seems a bit
Reserve
clunky.
time.
Yeah,
even
there's
if
really
it's
no
Doom.
synergy in
Yeah, I'm not. I think with Spectre, you want someone. To me, they need a good initiator. Like, yeah, you've got the vision from Night Stalker, but how you?
Windrunner?
Team
Yeah,
pick.
Windrunner's one of the main ones that comes to my mind. Something that Yamate actually plays really well, also.
Okay.
Bat Rider, maybe not terrible as a mid laner. Bat vs Puck, I think is okay.
Okay.
10
Shadow?
Maybe a
seconds
little lacking
remaining.
on damage. Like they haven't got the best burst damage right now, but
5 seconds
Wind
remaining.
Ranger perhaps a little bit better as far as DPS goes. SF, let's see it.
Reserve time.
SF very farm intensive, so maybe
10
not.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, maybe not. Wind Ranger to me is like the safe choice, but they're gonna go Night Stalker mid.
Radiant
Or
team
no,
pick.
they're not doing Tide mid, are they?
I don't
It's been a
know.
while since I've seen a Tide mid.
Could be Night Stalker mid, could be Tide mid. Doom mid?
You see
Maybe.
this, the Slack pick gets even better against the Tide now as well.
Does
You
it?
got Tide, Night Stalker, Spectre. You just like S and shift stacks for
10
days.
seconds remaining.
Okay.
Or do you not like the Slug versus Tide? That's a Execration pick. We
That-
saw this earlier today. This is the second Medusa.
Yeah, the thing is, it gets a little bit better with the Phoenix combo, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Stone Gaze, Egg. Alright.
And even just having that Medusa in the front lines with a Sunray to back her up and sustain her.
Did they run this exact combo, the Puck Dusa together?
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
They're
this
well
is,
versed. They've had their warm up game on this.
this is the offlane Phoenix. Tim's is a support Beastmaster.
Oh, interesting.
So looking at this lineup, how effectively can... I mean, Doom could just run to jungle and just start eating your creeps.
He can. It's kind of risky to go that deep because the two camps are very
10
close to that mid
seconds
lane. It's quite a
remaining.
risky place to go with a Witch Doctor potentially there, but
That is true, but think of how Beastmaster jungles, right? He Iron Talons and then he just tanks, like the creep. He
Yeah.
essentially spends his jungling like always at red health. So if Doom comes in at an awkward angle, gets a Infernal Blade down, you can just get a free kill.
you got Hawk, bro.
That is true. I don't know, your early level Hawks are like they're
Yeah.
blind, so. Hey look, it's Orange dropping that ward again. Dude, if I ever get to play Orange, that's a free 100 gold. Anytime I want it.
Orange, yeah. Well, same build, the boots, double observer ward. And I guess they're just hoping and assuming there hasn't been enough time to check those replays.
To
between-
tomorrow, man. If they make it to tomorrow.
Yeah, they're not getting away with this tomorrow. Well, I guess the two teams in the win bracket don't know which one's going to be versing the winner yet, but
Right.
Well, things will unravel. It looks like nothing too crazy coming out.
Alright, so it is going to be the mid Night Stalker. Let's talk about that a bit, because it's
30
a little bit more
seconds to
different
battle.
from what we're used to. I imagine we're going to see a bottle and boots rush
Okay.
into like the 4-minute night and just gank.
Puck, by the way, starting on a magic wand. Is that really the item against?
You
a
know,
Night
I think he's
Stalker?
actually... Maybe he expected
No,
Tide
but
to be mid?
You just see what hero Yamate is playing though. Like that was my first thoughts too. It's like, oh, he got that for the Tide, but then I'm like, no, you're versing Yamate. You know he's gone mid.
The battle begins.
And they say like
Yeah, I
it's
don't
some
know.
sneaky swap thing. And this is the exact same D wall to me. It's the we scouted out your ward, we come and take it. Easy 100 gold.
You know, on the side of Execration, should they wonder, it's like, I wonder how do they keep knowing that we warded there? Odd.
No, that was the previous series though. They got the D ward from it though.
I mean, but still, right?
Yeah. Leaves a sentry for the Doom, I guess. And all right. So Night Stalker mid. What do you want to talk about?
Well, when really long time ago, when Cinderin played it mid, he won Yules. When S4 plays it, what does S4 get? Like,
It's not yours.
it's not Yules. Does he go Urn or Drums?
I've seen him do Earn Phase. I think it's Earn Phase, and then isn't it normal? Just normal items? By normal
Yeah.
I mean Ags.
Yeah, Axe is the standard follow-up. I mean, here's for the people that haven't seen mid Night Stalker. The advantage you get is just to quick levels and essentially guarantee better farm.
Yeah.
You also get to level 8, 9 a lot quicker, which is important for Night Stalker because that's when you have max Hunter max void, and also starting to take crippling fear, which is very important this game because you could silence the puck as well as the Phoenix.
Yep.
But apart from that, it's just like you just get more farm on the hero. The hero itself doesn't really change too much.
And this is a hero who's very just tanky. Is great at EHP in this mid lane. High armor, good HP regen. Against a hero like Puck, who kind of it has okay base damage, he actually matches up all right here. You can see already 7 CS to 9 CS, and that's with a creep wave coming to his tower. So, if anything, Night Stalker after this creep wave may pull ahead. I say that he misses a few CS in a row. Come on, Yamate, prove me right. There we go.
I wonder if there's gonna be any focus on items such as Orb of Venom, Blightstone, as well as Infused Raindrops.
No.
You are mid, you have the extra economy.
On Night Stalker, yeah, Infused Raindrop is actually
The mana
good.
is not bad. Nano's just like going in.
Oh, Haste Rune and a dive. They need to stop these bottle charges.
Actually, RR's gotta be careful, man. Avoid and suddenly you lose a chunk of your HP.
And it's a much shorter duration on Haste Runes these days. Thanks, S4. Seems good.
So
That
actually,
is entirely because of S4 that Haste Rune's gone nerfed.
I mean, I thought Haste Rune was already somewhat too strong to be dealing with. Looks like we're gonna see him make a go on Tim's up top, looks like playing the off-lane Beastmaster. Maybe just swap like the
Mid lane, meanwhile, Nando and Yamate, they're manning up on each other. Yamate!
that magic wand though.
Oh, he's...
Courier coming in. The orb's gonna get the first blood. He's gonna be dodging the tower hit.
nicely played, Nando.
Man,
Night Stalker got his salve delivered, but it was not there in time.
we were questioning about the magic wand, but hey,
Yeah, it pays off.
that's more or less Yamate's mistake though. Like
Yeah, he's the one who kind of
when
initiated that fight in a lot of ways.
more so like if you know that they have magic wand, oh, John can come out here. One more hit.
Oh, he's waiting?
One more void.
Oh, he missed that.
One more void.
Okay. Even without, I guess the bottle, even if he got the regen, it wouldn't have mattered. So Puck getting a bit too cocky there in the mid lane after getting a kill as well.
Yeah.
Feeding one right back, and that pretty much evens any advantage he had there.
Yeah, you could make the argument that it might even be better now that Yamate just got that advantage pre minute 4.
Yeah.
So he gets his boots out, he's getting, ready. You might even start building urn parts for that first night phase.
The Puck's only edge was that his was first blood gold, but I think like you'd much rather be the second player to get the kill in the mid 1v1 lane.
Depending on which hero, you could make argument for either way. But here comes Nightfall. Unluckily, he only got the bounty rune. Is he going straight back to mid to farm? Seems like it.
It's you're just maybe expecting it to be a room ward or the rotation to be too predictable towards top.
Right.
If anything, you want to grab like a TP smoke. Or
Top
some
lane.
courier.
Lots of fighting happening here. Tim's in a lot of trouble. No, he's like basically walks it off. In fact, they want to turn it around a bit. RR does have dive soon, but probably too low HP to go
I
in.
mean, these dire heroes are all fairly healthy right now. So yeah, TP comes out for Yamate, so he's ready to counter gank or perhaps just TP to a side lane and run on in.
So a very interesting take on the way that Yamate is now playing the lane after he becomes Knight. He is essentially bowling the Puck out of the lane. Like, it's too hard for Puck to stand in the lane and trade passive hits because Yamate hits much faster and the Void allows him to hit much harder as well. But now he turns out his ultimate, reduces the vision a bit, and starting to look for a gank on the bottom.
Courier snipe? No, looks like Courier's going to be a bit further behind, but...
It's a tough gank to go on the bottom though.
Yeah. Get some mana back with the Mystic Snake. Silence comes out, Tide is here, but no Ravage, and the TP rotation from Puck. Nando goes in on NJ, and this may just be a kill. If he breaks the call, it's going to set the Orb lands anyways. Waiting Rift on 2, Yamate has another Void, but there's no real good target for this, and the cast bounce back again. Orb in 4 seconds time, Yamate has Wand and Bottle Charge, so...
To me, that was like a 0% play, and I'm surprised that Yamate still went for it.
He's going to turn around and fight the Puck. Nando. Orbs down river. Won't find a rune for another 20 seconds, so... Not sure if he's going to want to linger around or head back mid. Looks like he may just...
Get his bottle filled up. Yeah.
Get a stack, although this is a camp. You can't really stack this and get the rune. He's going to mess this stack up. Pretty sure the box is like here.
Yeah, no, you can't do it.
This doesn't work.
If you cut the tree, you could. If you cut these trees.
Oh yeah, okay. But, gotta know your spawn boxes.
By the way, Yamate has 2 more nights to redeem or 2 more minutes to redeem the night, or like this hero is not a hero anymore.
Ah, you got second night.
Yeah, but like with every day, the first night counts the most.
Well, there we go. He gets a kill upon lane on the Witch Doctor. Meanwhile, Spectre at top gets one, and they find Abed.
Can they go for more?
Could do so. One more Void. It's level 4. They're going to find Puck perhaps instead. He's hasted though. He gets nuked down very low.
Yeah, he's fast. He's fast. He's fine.
And the Urn Charge. There's a lot of damage here. He's going to turn this one around. Yamate, you can't afford to die. The ult doesn't land.
Okay, another Void comes in. They're focusing on Abed. No more mana here, and they should be able to run him down for another kill. Puck on the back line, trying to chase for more. The Haste Rune about to run out. Abed just breaking angles in the trees. One more Void Steer, but still juking. The nighttime. Everybody fears Night Stalker. No, nobody fears Night Stalker. He finally gets
You
the
should
Void.
fear Night Stalker though.
Okay, Abed.
Fear him a little bit at least.
Abed could have just like went home scot-free, but you know, he
You know, there's no shame in hiding.
yeah, there isn't, especially at night against Night
Well,
Stalker.
Night Stalker top net worth all tight. Bottom lane gets hit by an orb here. Puck almost getting another kill. Nando's Puck has been on point so far, and in typical Pinoy fashion, we get a phase boots Puck Lumi. I love it. This is taking me right back to the Dota 1 days.
All right, face boot Puck.
That's
Tell me
Pinoy
how
Dota.
bad. Tell me how bad this is.
It's fantastic.
Okay, explain.
Right click damage.
All right, you hit
You right
harder.
click. You
run
hit hard.
faster.
You got kill potential.
All right.
You can also run away from the Night Stalker because you can't rely on your jolt when you're silenced, you know. You got to get that movement speed.
Just like he goes for it every single game. Courier runs by with the Observe Award.
Radiant's middle tower is under
It
attack.
looks like he's gonna get the 8-minute rune. Oh, bye-bye Nightfall. Yamate, go back to farm.
Even darkness on cooldown. Oh, okay, pop the darkness, so he's got a little bit longer.
I find that actually a little bit suspect.
That-
Because you don't need a darkness style. Like, what if Spectre gets banked right now, right?
Yeah.
You want to TP up there, activate darkness, and fight.
Well,
It's all good. I wonder if he's gonna go straight into a point booster, into Axe. He is saving up 1400 gold, or maybe he's considering something a little bit greedier, like a Hannah Midas, or...
yeah, that seems like the main options, either the Midas or the point booster.
Mhm.
We'll find out in due time.
I've seen a very interesting build for a BOT first, and you play
Huh.
it like an Ember Spirit, right? Like,
Roll top. Psionics initiate on here. They haven't got the best fall damage. The Fire Switch there. Here comes the Haunt, and Taring are there with numbers to respond. Ice has made his way up here. Not quite level 6, but no problem.
Yamate even TP's up there. Probably didn't need to, but wanted to secure the kills.
It's their first roar as well, so not quite what I imagine they had in mind with that. So how's Spectre doing? Phase, Wand, Urn, just your early game fighting cost-effective items. That's level 7 now.
Can they actually push this?
Yeah, not too effectively, I imagine.
Yeah.
Fire Spirits are there. I mean, you've got a Spectre too. These are not pushing heroes.
Yeah, so there was also a very interesting phase.
Coil
where-
mid. They'll get that kill on Tide.
Okay, is he gonna die though? That's a question. Here comes the Doom, juking it! The Doom finally comes through, and the Spectral Dagger
Okay.
will follow, and that should be it.
Yeah, they'll get the Infernal Blade off of that.
Is under attack.
Or will they?
Dunk?
Deny? Oh, nicely played by Ice to make sure they don't deny it.
They can actually maybe get more here. Alright, maybe not. So, I remember towards the end of the Night Stalker, everybody picked Night Stalker patch. A lot of the offlane Night Stalker, instead of going for the Aghanims first, they went for like Lats first. And
yeah.
the idea behind that is like, in an actual like
Radiant's
fist fight,
middle tower is
the
under
Aghanims
attack.
doesn't actually give you that much.
There was a lot of offlane Night Stalker where you would offlaners were like Iron Talon jungling as well, so it was
Right.
like a farming item as well as like a good just fighting item, or like cost-effective fighting item.
Yeah, the other thing that Night Stalker is really weak at is like sustaining a push, or just doing anything in a push. And Word of Lats will help your team just do a little bit more damage and whatnot, so...
And he comes top. The Observer, I don't think spotted him pop that in
Dire's
this
middle
rune.
tower is under attack.
Okay.
Didn't toggle the vision in time to see for sure, but the fact Tim's is steeping away, maybe they did see.
Well, R is out as well. It looks like they're gonna make a gank here against Ice, but... Ice is, don't really care. And it's gonna be Hannah Midas still here from Yamate.
Okay.
So a lot of farming.
So he'll get it before the next nighttime. He'll be able to use it at least once, and you can still get. That's the thing. You get this Midas build, you still gank.
Silence. And that should be the kill.
That was
Maybe.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that was really nice use of darkness, and it was used like a minute before 12 minutes in, so they're gonna extend this nighttime as well. So really nice gank. They get the tower deny, and
I think Midas is actually probably one of the most important items that Night Stalker get, because this hero really falls behind in farm if you're not essentially owning. And Night Stalker also has some insane luxury items that he normally could never afford, but is extremely good. For example, after Aghanim Scepter, you could get Octarine, and it's just get permanite against the enemy team. That's one way to go about it. The new Vanguard into Abyssal Blade is a sick upgrade for Night Stalker. And also the new Blade Mail. Like, all of these are excellent items that he could technically get, but just never have the farm to get.
Alright, well, starts things off well with another kill for his team, and Real Knight has arrived. He finds the puck again. Spectre Haunts perhaps should wait for the jaunt. They don't get the kill.
Yeah.
He went for the void instead of the silence. I think if he silences instead of voiding there.
I think he thought he could get both. In fact, he could just turn around and go for it again. If the orb is used. Is he dead? He's dead. Maybe. Oh, the Ravage. Maybe a little bit tad
Oh, this
early.
Phoenix actually dived into the Ravage, so.
Oh, Death Ward! Oh my
You're
god,
one.
pop one, pop! Regen! It's not doing enough to break the regen?
Oh, you
Or-
can regen through through
Is it a low level something?
Level
It
one.
didn't even hit, because you know the animation is...
Oh, they found him with the roll, but he's regened a lot of stuff for this, and
That board
should
though.
be okay.
That board.
He's ignoring it.
Yeah?
Fight comes in. Anchor Smash, he's going to deal with the boar while the rest of them chase down Tibbs. Another void from Yamate. And
Okay, the egg is in a nice position, sort of.
There's
Oh, the
no-
casket too, doing so much work. They have to back off. They ping out Link, and the casket bounced back! Is he gonna be dead? No, he misses
Fire
the
Spirit.
Fire Spirit. What's happening right now?
like that's the kind of
Like
swap.
ultra safe swap.
Psyonix has a dagger escape, so he's not too worried about his safety, but heavy team fight favoring Taring. They lose no one, and Night Stalker survives, getting a couple kills for his team.
Yeah. And now the Midas is running. That Aghanims will come very quickly should he wants Aghanims. It is Yamate, so he might just go for some next level build like Basher or something. Probably not. Probably just picks up the point booster now.
He's headed there, so can drop what, Quelling Blade? No, wand.
Wow, drops the wand. Okay.
Quelling Blade's farming efficiency, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
sure. But you know, you need mana too, so.
We've got 600 mana pool now. And bottle. Bottle. Like, it's good.
Man, Bottle is like one of those items that just keeps getting nerfed.
Yeah.
Come a couple of years, it heals 50 mana and 25 MP. You're like, okay. Or HP, sorry. Alright, so very strange to see that, I mean, I think something that we talked about earlier was Core Protect 1 not really working out. What do you think about this particular draft and Execration running essentially a 4 Protect run?
Dire's structures are fortified.
The previous time when I saw them pick the Medusa, I was skeptical about it, but the way they kind of played around it and TP'd the Medusa in the fights, it worked. This time around, the thing is, Night Stalker is just so active and so mobile, Medusa can't really get to fights in times to be of any use. Like, the fight is just over instantly when the Night Stalker gets that first kill, so we're not really seeing Medusa able to offer too much, and definitely a little concerned for Execration's plan moving forward. They've got the blink now on Nando, so they need to really get active with this.
Sure.
But he's been just hard counted by Night Stalker. He's 2 and 4.
Yeah, I'm actually even surprised that he went for Blink first. Because you can make a strong argument in this game that he might need Yules first just to survive.
But I think if you just got the Yules again, that's not like even a guaranteed survive without the blink.
I mean, you could always use them and just straight up TP after a void. But you're right. I mean,
think your mid game, like your 15, whatever. Right now, this stage of the game, if you have a Yules, you're just pretty low impact.
right. Well,
You need to be getting stuff done on the map with the Beastmaster, and a blink kind of enables that a bit better. But
I mean, here
Scan
comes.
actually saw puck for a second.
Oh,
Blink's an aggressive, but there's a mech there. Nice. It's gonna be just fine. They roar up the Doom now. He hasn't got his ultimate off just yet. He's still got time to
my
cast.
God.
Bouncing Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
The hero of this fight. He gets the Doom off, but
I mean, that's just a waste of Doom.
Spectre TP'd out there. Was that after the egg explosion, or did he just make it out before? I'm not...
He made it out just before.
Wow.
The key thing was when Puck jumped in, there was a 2-man cast follow-up. Oh,
Yeah.
is the Puck gonna be fine? Yeah. And then the egg to follow through, so very sick combination, which is kind of what you expect out of this lineup. And Yamate pre-BKB can't really take those fights.
Dire's
Well, here we go.
top tower is under
Medusa joining up with the team, ready to start
structures are fortified.
taking some towers. And with the Beastmaster, the Medusa can actually do some okay DPS, but
Sure.
here comes the wraparound with the respawned heroes. There's no Haunt, but they're going to TP on into this one. Blink, Ravage on 3, Chemo won't get a cask off. If he got that off, it maybe would have allowed his teammates to get the hell out of there. Medusa has no TP to escape with, but Yamate, it's daytime. Sunray doing a ton of damage, and Execration, they pop the wand on the Phoenix. He's going to be okay. He's even going to be able to turn and throw some Fire Spirits, perhaps. Execration, for now, holding their own, but they're going to lose Beastmaster, and no further chase coming. Not quite. It was a 2-for-1, but
Yeah, the key thing is
realistically,
Dusa didn't die.
yeah.
And I think Execration
Phoenix-
is fine with that. I mean,
Phoenix survives, Dusa survives. You're
Yeah.
like,
you're happy.
yeah. No Haunt, no Ravage for a while. If Execration want to go take a fight, or at least they should be looking to maybe find a pick-off using the Puck, this is a good time to do so.
Alright, so the last time we saw a bet, he went for Manta Style as the first key item, because he had to, against all the amplified damage from Slaughter in that game.
Dire's bottom
Looks like he's
tower
going to go
is
for
under
Lincoln's
attack.
Tear this game. It did get relatively somewhat cheaper this patch. It is very important against Doom, Swap, and, you know, Night Stalker. Normally, like, Lincoln's is not good in the sense that you spend 5k on a very low damage item, but in this game, just kind of a necessity, right?
Yeah, and it's always, it's like, is getting Lincoln's Battle like a Morphling, or, I mean, Medusa feels the same thing, where it's just that first item that gets you towards your second big item, which is where you start getting more done.
Yeah. The mana regen part is actually quite important for Dusa. It just kind of sustains your farm when
Yep.
you're out there.
Smoke coming out from Execration, looking to use this around the nighttime / darkness, but problem is, if this smoke pops, they're going to be very limited on vision because
Yeah.
of that darkness.
Spectre though, 3,900 gold. The courier already making its way to the secret shop, so the Radiance build is coming out. We're kind of gearing up for a very interesting mid to late game. You know how last game, like, everybody kind of just like sat around and essentially did nothing? This is not going to be that kind of game, because when you have Night Stalker, we're going to see a lot of vision game being played.
And Beastmaster on the other side, so both teams have that big vision option.
Well, the Hawk is kind of like blind now, right?
Yeah.
If Darkness is...
And Night Stalker with the gem can always at least have some have good counterplay to the Beastmaster. You can always kill off
Right.
the Hawk, and
Bottom tower
for the
is
most
under
part, Night
attack.
Stalker does have a vision advantage anytime it's nighttime, but... Hey, you find the Night Stalker and have him kill your Hawk, you still find out where he is. So you just
Sure,
you
that's
just
fair.
chain feed him Hawks and you're okay with that.
Feed him Hawk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It's
one
the
way to look
strat,
at it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the more negative way of putting it, where it's like, oh, you're feeding him gold, but no, it's like the Pilot Eye Bounty Hunter. You're just feeding yourself to get scouting information, except you're not a bounty hunter, you're a Hawk.
Abed goes back for a Yasha. Okay. I mean, you see this a lot where agility heroes just picks up a Yasha for faster farming speed.
Yeah.
Probably goes back for the Lincolns.
Probably. I mean, the perseverance on its own doesn't. I mean, yeah, you like HP mana regen on this hero, but you don't get a perseverance for that alone.
Here's the thing, though. Eventually, he's gonna get Lincoln's Manta, right?
I'm very skeptical of the Manta on the Medusa.
Okay.
And what it does, but I'm just fine with casual Yasha as a farming item. Yeah, Lincoln's Manta as a 2-hero item combo is like pretty wimpy as far as what you do in a fight.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If that's like your 2 items you have to 5-man with your team, like you're not doing a whole lot.
Can you make the argument that because there's a lot of auras backing him up, it's fine?
Yeah.
And when I say a lot of aura-
you mean what?
Yeah, Beastmaster.
That's an attack speed aura, so you're doing a little bit of damage more often.
Yes.
I'd like to see.
I mean, they need like a Vlad to amp up some damage.
That's just where like having a Maelstrom or some kind of right-click damage item to me
Sure.
makes a bit more sense.
Well-
Even for accelerating your farm some, but
Phoenix has got himself a Hanamitis as well, so that's nice.
oh my gosh, the solo kill from the Puck. Is he going to get this one? A couple more right clicks.
Oh, cancel!
He uses himself.
He cancels his own attack. And
Gets
he's-
out, double damage puck. He may actually go on Link here, but no, he gets
Oh.
silenced up. Yamete shows up, but
Nothing.
you're okay with that. You slow down the Radiance by a little bit. Perhaps
He's
actually
already-
like an evenish trade in the end.
Yeah,
Gold-wise, it favors Taring, but...
He got the main part already, so it
Dyer's
really
bottom
doesn't
tower
matter.
is under attack.
Interesting to see Night Stalker going back for treads 20 minutes in. Okay.
Oh, mid lane. Nice. Caught out. Witch Doctor committing a death ward for that one, finding the kill, and there was also a roar, it looks like, to initiate.
It's very odd to see the team with Night Stalker that's getting randomly picked off in the like jungle river.
It's been nighttime, and despite that execration, it continuously like initiating, finding kills, pickoffs, and dictating the flow of this game.
Yeah. To me, that shows like just the lack of practice with Night Stalker, because the one thing about Night Stalker is, yeah, it's nighttime. That means your team generally sees less as well, unless you're with them, right?
Well, he sees all, and he's looking to chase down, at least keep tabs of Execration's movement here.
Radiance is online, so this could be a great haunting time.
Picks up the Arcane Rune.
Ah, gem being picked up. So, oh, this is the other reason that you don't sell Quelling Blade on Night Stalker, because
Oh yeah.
at this stage you just start dewarding with the gem.
For sure, for sure.
I was thinking so short term, man.
Dyer's middle tower is
I
under
gotta look
attack.
ahead.
Oh, he's gonna sell his bottle? Yeah, I like that. So it keeps Quelling Blade,
Dyer's top
and
tower is under attack.
is good to go. Tide is going into the pipe after Blink Dagger. Not a bad pipe game. The puck is pretty much the main source of magic AoE damage, but puck alone can kind of justify this pipe.
Basically, it makes the supernova do no damage. Although you don't really use the supernova for damage to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still good damage. Like, you look at 90 damage a second over 6 seconds. Like, that's not something to be laughed at.
All of
If
these
you-
wards, just free money. That's 100 gold. Just walking around.
Vision is going to become a problem for Execration. Just
I
a
think
hawk.
this is a good time to go to Radiant Vision to see how little there is.
Juicy.
They just see what they see on their hero.
Yeah, they got the Lincolns here on the Medusa, by the way, so do the full commit. Gets broken by the stun in mid lane, but
Oh, puck goes in. That's some YOLO stuff.
it's got heals. It's good.
Radiant's
good in the
top
hood.
tower is under attack.
Blink Doom. Okay. I mean, fairly standard.
This is like identical to his build from last game. Arcane's Mech, Blink, and then he went Greaves next, I believe.
Radiant's top tower has been
Nando's gonna
denied.
try his best to replicate on the puck plays. Gonna go straight into a Veil of Discord. That Dagon's gonna come a little bit later though.
Yeah, and against a Spectre, I feel Dagon works just fine. Like, you want to have more burst damage, just kill the Spectre nice and fast.
Yep.
No point going any kind of Ag Scepter nonsense. But
Alright, Smoke Gang during the daytime. There's some YOLO stuff. For Team Taray.
That's it. I said that. I'm like, isn't that good play from Execration?
Yeah.
As you say that, I'm watching Execration. I'm like, huh? Daytime? That
Team-
suits them.
Team Tarang now kind of pincered. We're gonna have to see a nighttime being popped. Oh, he's got an Invis.
Oh, here we go. Won't get used at the start of the fight. Doom comes out on the Phoenix, so no egg.
Uh-oh.
Ravage is pretty good. The Tide turned to stone, but he's not too concerned. And well, my PC gets turned to stone as we'll see another drop on the Vengeful Spirit. Spectre getting a little bit low in the backlines. Now, Supernova finally comes out. The Phoenix did not die through it all, and Taring.
No, he bought back for this.
Oh, he bought back. Okay. Comes back into the fray and
Oh, that's
Jay.
gonna be it to the fight. I think. No, actually, Puck comes joining in. Puck's gotta be careful. He's very low mana. I don't see anything.
Yep. And SEA server cables. One Tide. Kill the Necrobook. You know you want to. Nope, not gonna go for it. And
No, it's just running straight home.
do so. Not gonna commit. So I did not get a team fight recap. That was what, 3 for 2 with Phoenix buying back.
Yep. Which I mean, he's got Midas, so.
Spectre died on the dire side, being the big pick off there, but even-ish exchange, I guess, in a lot of ways at the end of the day. Maybe slightly better for Taring, but I mean, a Phoenix buyback, that's like a support hero buying back, so
Yeah.
you're not. Oh, Aura is the offlaner, but he.
I mean, in 4 protects 1 strategy, all it matters is whether the Dusa die. and he didn't.
Yeah.
So.
But you also don't want to get to that late game where Deuce is like your only farmed hero and she can't 1v5. But
Yeah,
they're
that's
not
true.
there. That Puck's like with how well Puck's doing, they're actually in a
Yeah,
position.
Puck's getting some farm. Beastmaster's got book 3 soon.
Yeah.
Witch Doctor can't be ignored because you know he's got Glimmer, he's got his ult. So yeah,
They're doing all right here.
it ain't great, but it's not like
Radiant's
game
bottom
losing.
tower is under attack.
They're gonna get a T2 for free
Dire's
too.
top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
they know there's no nighttime for a little bit
Dire's
longer, and
structures are fortified.
also Taring just all on the bottom side of the map. So Deuce are pulling further ahead as far as the overall farm advantage goes over any Dire carry.
Yeah. The Dire's working with essentially triple carry though. Tidehunter, you know, got pipe. Essentially probably gonna work for either Shivas or Refresher next, or Aghanims, either way.
I'm not sold on that being triple carry though. Tide, like, they're working with triple carry as much as Execration are working with triple carry in my book.
Well, I guess
Like Tide versus Beastmaster, like Beastmaster brings more damage to the
Radiant's
table in the
bottom
late game
tower is
scenario.
under
well the
attack.
scenario is that
Puck brings more damage than Night Stalker.
none of the heroes on Execration will likely get a BKB. So that Ravage is gonna be effective,
Yes.
like no matter how deep we go, and eventually when he gets that refresher orb, he is a huge force in a team fight.
Yeah. He's farming pretty well. But we'll see how things develop from here. It's nighttime again with the darkness being popped, and will be Manta style from Medusa. So, like, you can disjoint some stuns here, and importantly, get rid of the crippling fear if it's on you, which is
Yeah.
less about the silence, but more about the mischance.
Well, like I said, like we were talking about, he's not hitting very hard right now.
No, this is, I mean, Medusa can frontline and not going to do much damage.
Yeah.
I hope it's as much as like Skadi I think is a great item on Medusa. Like I don't think you want to go Skadi next. I think you
So,
need
what do you feel about like a
DPS.
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir or nah, slightly less Butterfly. Actually, not the evasion component not that useful here. So Mjolnir sounds fine.
I really like Mjolnir against Radiant Soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a great chance that you're gonna keep proccing in a fight.
Yep. Here we go. That's the thing. If you have Mjolnir and you put it on yourself, but you're not getting attacked at all because you're a Dusa, then you're not getting that many procs from the static charge.
Well, Radiance is always attacking people.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where you're
Yeah.
right about the
Dire's
Radiance
bottom
making it
tower
that much
is
more
under
effective.
attack.
Yamate still hunting for wards. No wards to be placed.
He's got BKB for this next upcoming fight.
Gotta be careful of Beastmaster roll though. No Blink Dagger on him yet. In fact, Necro 3 is not finished yet.
Well, he sees this Dusa, but
Is this the area you want to fight? Okay, he just
he
kills the
shows
Hawk.
him. I was about to say, you can't really engage in this Dusa when she has Lincoln's Manta. But little does Yamate know the Manta was actually on cooldown, but even so.
Yamate's just really playing with his vision range. Gotta be careful. Like one misstep, you
Radiant's
get
top
roared.
tower is
Yeah.
under attack.
Ooh, to the side, Puck. Orbs himself out after he self-heals, and to the north, they're going to catch out one with the roar. It's going to be the Venge. Bling. Sniped. Not a big kill, but it's forces
It's time.
more a strategic kill as far as forcing Taring back, buying time for the nighttime to kind of expire, and it's Taring who are the ones being the aggressors, trying to use their and exploit their vision advantage, but Execration just had numbers.
Yeah. Again, one of the things that Night Stalker is very terrible at is pushing, especially high ground.
Going in, trying to commit to the Phoenix, and without any way of getting rid of that silence, Phoenix is just a free kill if they ever get on top of him.
All right, I know that right now Phoenix has a play mill and he's probably working for Shivas.
He's going Lotus.
There's
He
strong, yeah,
just changed his mind. Right
strong
then,
consideration for Lotus.
I think he was going Shivas, and I think right then he also changed his mind and decided I'm going Lotus now.
Yeah.
If I'm that Phoenix player, that's exactly my thought process. Like,
Yep.
Shiva's good, and now I'm like,
Radiant's
okay,
middle
Lotus will
tower
better.
has fallen.
Because they're just going to keep doing that. If Phoenix's teamfight presence is just that important for this Execration team.
Yeah, I mean, we saw previously that he got doomed and then they lost that fight and then he bought back and then they won that fight, so.
The Sunray is such a big source of damage, and a big one against these tanky cores like Night Stalker,
Yeah.
Doom, Spectre to a slightly lesser extent now, but later on we'll get tankier, so.
It is especially important to consider that it deals clear damage, so the likes of Pipe, your armor value, it does not matter.
I mean, Tide as well, so. We'll see Roche taken by Taring. No contest from Execration, but not too concerning per se. For them, at least as far as like where their lineup stands, I don't think they're gonna be like, oh, we're against an Aegis now. This is terrible for us. They're
Yeah,
gonna
they're
come. They're
not
gonna
like-
come break our high ground. Look, and this is not a draft that breaks high ground.
It really isn't.
That's actually that's something we should talk about. Night Stalker Spectre tied. I mean, not having a high ground seeker doesn't mean you're not going to win the game, but it does make it very difficult. Like, you basically got to kill everyone before you can
Yeah,
kill
and that's really, really hard to do against a disciplined team.
against a Dusu. You got to kill a Dusu to take high ground.
I mean, that's where you say, all right, Night Stalker is good at killing people when they're outside of the map, like now, right? Like they don't see stuff.
Yeah. I think Taring maybe on track to lose this game. The gold graph is dipping in their direction, but I'm not sold on this.
It's only 4K. 4K at 30 minutes in, that's like nothing.
I personally, looking at this from like a big picture strategy, like long-term perspective, like I slightly favor Execration right now.
You want to be on the Dusa side?
Yep, I'd rather be. If I had to step into this game, I'd want to be on the Deuce's side.
Okay.
Not playing Dusa, no. Put me on a Phoenix or something. If Ara's
It's a tough game for Phoenix. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but look, I'll pick up my Lotus Orb and it'll be all good. No, it actually is a tough game for Phoenix.
There's only like 2 people that's having fun this game right now.
Is Deuce having
Dusa?
fun? Are you going to say Dusa? I don't think Dusa ever is having fun.
Dusa is like just farming. He's like, dude, I don't ever want to fight. I want to farm. And then on the other side, Night Stalker is the only one that's having fun. Because he sees stuff. The rest of the team is like, dude, I don't see shit. Excuse my French.
Merde is the word you're looking for there.
Yeah.
So, what is this? Shivers on Tide. So not refresher just yet. Once the Shivers burst. Ooh, the smoke was coming out of Execration, but as soon as that darkness goes there, like, let's think twice about that one.
I just head back to your base.
They're smoking away from their Medusa too. And we asked about Medusa. Will be damage item a Demon Edge, so
Either crits or...
perhaps more likely MKB against Radiance and
Sure.
Crippling Fear. That would, to me, make more sense.
Or Divine.
Too soon.
Is it too soon?
Too soon.
Is it ever too soon for Divine?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. I want to see a Divine. I'll be happy. I don't know why I'm saying like, oh, it's not a Divine.
I mean,
Should
it's
encourage
most
it.
likely not a Divine, but...
Look, I'm stepping on this Deuce's team. I'm not telling my Deuce to get Divine. Right
Okay, you're the Phoenix player. You got
Yeah,
to
I'm
role
the
play, right?
Phoenix.
You tell your Dusa...
If I'm role playing, it's go.
I mean, no, you're role playing as the Phoenix
Yeah.
player, not the Phoenix. Calm down there.
Get MKB, bro. That's what I'm
Alright,
saying.
get MKB. Okay, fair enough.
Alright. So which player in Taring are you role playing as?
I mean, God. I guess the
You want to
bench.
play with Yamate? You would be just swap saving Yamate every
Yeah.
fight?
Right here. I'm gonna swap save him. No, he's fine.
Oh, we got rolled. Wait, while BKB, and they're gonna get the Venge and possibly Night Stalker as well. Coil break.
Slow. Okay, the Rabbit's gonna come through. Does the egg come through? It does. Yamate's very slow. If he drops the gem, that's a big deal. He actually turns nighttime. He's trying to put on the angle breakers, and Juke's right, but the burn damage, it's gonna be enough. Gem of True Sight hits the deck. They'll pick it up immediately. I do believe that Dire has another one in the shop.
What went wrong there, Lumi? How'd you mess up as the Venge?
Well, basically my core player fucked up.
Yeah.
Excuse my French. And then I have to bail him out. And then nobody's having fun now because we both died.
Yeah. Should have waited. Swapped too soon, you know. Gotta wait for the raw. I don't know. I'm just. I'm sure somehow it was your fault, Lumi.
Yeah, my bad. My bad, guys. The other very important thing is they both died during the remaining time of Spectre's Aegis. So whatever little hope that they had of pushing with that is now gone.
And Spectre, I didn't have mana for Haunt, or at least he was afterwards. No, he popped Manta afterwards, so perhaps didn't have Haunt or something for that fight. And suddenly they're breaking high ground with it's daytime. There's no darkness for 25 seconds. They could get some good damage here on this tier 3 tower. And
Yeah. Calm down with the breaking high ground there. Just.
you don't think they're breaking high ground? No
I mean,
Ravage?
they're basically trying to force whatever buyback as soon as Night Stalker is coming back alive.
Convinced about that. Okay, there's.
You
an
don't think they'll
Aegis.
back? They'll
Yeah,
back.
They'll
back. I mean, they want to do a little pot damage, and then as soon as Night Stalker's back, they're running.
It's an okay time for them to be fighting, though, with Ravage on cooldown, Gem stolen. But they don't want to fight 2 lives of a Spectre.
They need to replace that gem, and Yamate does so. Immediate D-wards. Okay.
Nice.
Alright, back to no fun Dota for both sides.
Ben's just gonna follow around the Night Stalker
Yeah.
some more. Phoenix, come on, get your Lotus Orb.
Is he actually going to Lotus, or is he going Shivas? Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Perseverance.
Needs a recipe's what, 900 now?
No, it's
Is it
Arcane Boost.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
the energy booster.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so well, recipe it's 900, but not the recipe. It's an energy booster.
So literally Arcane Boost.
Well,
So
who
what's
next you
happening?
go for the arcade boots?
More farming.
Wait for next smoke, perhaps. Puck hasn't committed to a Lincoln Sphere. We talked about the Dagon build. I think he can still benefit a lot from going back for a Dagon. The burst damage is pretty damn good. That Veil in that last fight was what kind of got them the Night Stalker kill.
Do you feel like Dagon's one of those items that like the earlier you get it, the better, right? And now we have pretty much.
Yes and no. You see a
Went
lot
past,
of you see a lot of like 5th and 6th item Dagons on some heroes. Like you get those 60-minute Dagon 5s and stuff
Okay.
on like Zeus's or whatever.
I guess what I'm asking is it better than a Hex now? If you're rushing for an item.
I don't think they're lacking in disables. Like that's not what's hurting them in fights.
Okay.
I think having burst damage. Do you feel the Hex or
I feel like neither is really that impactful, to be honest.
the Hex on Night Stalker doesn't do a whole lot because he's just so damn fast.
Right.
Already.
Hexing a Tide is, I mean, he's got Kraken.
The Axe against Night Stalker is good, but
Yeah, maybe an Axe, actually.
but it's just good against the Knight. It's okay versus Spectre.
Again, like, the Dagon is appealing, but is it enough? I'm not sure.
Scotty comes out for Psionics on his Spectre.
Yo, man, you're applying that orb when you can't. I'm not sure how effective that is, but he's much tankier now, I guess.
Yeah. Survivability, lots of stats, armor.
I'm not
Perhaps
sold on this item.
Man up a bit on them. What? You're versing Medusa, why aren't you getting Diffusal Blade? Like, is that not...
Sure,
Is that not the thing?
that's a thing.
Radiant's
Oh,
bottom tower
Chemo?
is attacked.
No, the other item I was considering on Spectre is
Radiant's
Abyssal
bottom
Blade.
tower
Mhm.
has fallen.
You basically get to jaunt onto whoever you want, or haunt into
Dire's
whoever you
top
want, and
tower
just
is
straight up
under
kill.
attack.
Yeah, Abyssal Manta and Desolate damage. Tears them apart.
You don't hit very hard because you got Abyssal,
Yeah.
but
I mean, just the Diffusal. It's, I mean,
Yeah,
doesn't,
sure.
doesn't Diffusal do the same thing as Abyssal in that sense? Like, you just purge him when you go on them? There's some heroes who may stun you, but that's why the Manta is. Like, you
Right.
you want to go into Beastmaster, you haunt on him, you Diffusal and pop Manta and just right-click him down.
I mean, I think we're overvaluing the mana burn aspect of it, especially against
Against
Medusa.
Dusa?
Yeah, no,
What do you
it's good. It does stuff, but first of all, the mana burn got nerfed in this patch, and honestly, I'm not sure how many hits your illusions will get attacks off before they either die to random AOE or Stone Gaze or
Yeah.
or Split Shot. But I do agree having the item itself is not bad.
Well, see what the next moves are going to be for these two teams. Feels like there is some kind of perpetual night anytime you're versing this Night Stalker.
Yeah.
Your moments of daytime is like limited to like 90 seconds here or there maybe.
Yeah, if the Night Stalker player times it well, it's just about that.
No. Yeah, you get... Well, yeah, I guess between the darkness cooldowns, it's 80 seconds. Literally, your longest possible daytime can sometimes be 80 seconds.
Yeah, if you want to just maximize darkness, use darkness like maybe one day is half over, so you start using it then, and then you have the full night, and then that's when your ultimate already cooled down, and then right after the night you use it again. Then that will lengthen your.
Depending if you can... Sometimes you may want to use it like during nighttime in a fight
Right.
just to limit vision.
Obviously, using it during night just makes them see less, which is also very important.
Yamate sees the puck here, but not
He sees
really...
everybody.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go on the puck because of the...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He goes in right here, right in front of the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster rolls, but that means they can keep going. The coil just hits nobody. What's happening? Where's the...
Execration with a lot. There's a Lotus Orb that's already been used.
Oh, no!
What's going on?
Okay, a lot of like picnics happening, trying to TP out. Lincoln protects him. That's 2 key kills. They're gonna go in and get the Roshan, I imagine, after this.
Yeah.
But again, like,
Just supports. Not...
you get kills, Dusa's alive, you're not gonna high ground.
It's not going to change like the state of the game beyond the Aegis pickup, which is not like going to allow... Again, Taring, they can't high ground push. They get this Aegis, they get this... This is... Okay, not cheese yet, we're on second Roche. Can they really high ground push? And the answer is pretty much
Dire's
a resounding
middle
no.
tower is
Yeah.
under attack.
Deuce is going to have another big item soon, 5k gold.
I wonder if there's something that Doom could change to
Dire's
change the
top
formula of this
under
game.
attack.
Do you want Ag Scepter against Medusa?
Fallen
I mean, what are you breaking, right? Like, oh, Courier! Just hang out.
Does Axe doesn't disable split shot, does it? Axe Doom? Do you know the mechanics
Is
there?
Split Shot really... I mean, it's how you kill her, right? It's just
Well, that's why you get the Ags and then you're just standing next to her and you
Well,
have the perma-doom on it.
I think you'll die before she does.
Hey, no, your team's helping you out, you know?
Okay. Well,
If you're disabling split shot, and you want to all kill the Medusa, it gets a lot more viable, but... Does it? I don't actually know if it does disable the split shot if it's already turned on.
I'm not positive on that either. Well, he's not going for it so far.
Yeah, and other items is what? Refresher, I guess. Shiver's Guard, but the Shiver's already picked up on Tide. You talked about the Tide Refresher being great this game. First Perseverance has been picked up, so...
Okay.
And
Kind of
James
getting there.
making his way towards that. And Puck does go X, so... There we go. That control for the Night Stalker. And the Night Stalker is transitioning into a right-click carry Night Stalker as Assault Caress will be online in just 200 gold.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's something that he has to do to stay relevant if he wants to keep on dealing damage. He could go for more utility, like the Octarine I pointed out, or the Abysso or whatnot, but looks like he's gonna go for the farmer approach. Okay. Well, we might be in for a long one.
I'm just trying to like think about how this game develops because
Yeah.
at no point can Taring easily. I mean, Spectre, if you get farmed enough and you even just slightly win a fight, like if you're a 5v3 with Spectre, you can break high ground. That's the thing. Like we talk about how bad Spectre Tide Night Stalker is for high ground, and they've got AC on Night Stalker. Night Stalker and Spectre are at the point where they can actually breach high ground.
Yes.
It's no longer as concerning. Like like their high ground push is non-existent. It's there now.
Well then, as Execration, do you just not leave the base anymore? Do you
Well-
just like, Dusa, you leave the base and get farmed, the rest of us kind of just have to
Radiant structures
whole hand
are
and
fortified.
stay behind you, or? Because basically the only way that high ground scenario that you pointed out happens is if Orange finds them and gets like 1 or 2 kills.
Yeah, the pick-off scenario.
Because I don't think Orange could just march up the high ground now.
I don't think you want to play ultra defensive because you're giving Taring complete control over how the pushes and fights and just
I mean, don't they-
initiations go.
Don't they already have complete control of the map if you're Taring?
Yeah, but I think Execration need to choose at some moments where they go aggressive and use smokes and try and make plays, because otherwise it's always going to be Taring. Taring will build towards like getting just a swap initiate, like a swap doom, and that's a guaranteed pick off to start a fight.
Sure.
You're not going to be able to do that on the Puck so much with the Lincoln Sphere, but if you can get like a Beastmaster with that or a Phoenix, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
There's actually, double Lincolns on Execration makes this swap initiation near the Doom not quite
Not a
as
play. Yeah.
yeah, powerful. Puck harasses down bottom, but that's just that, harass.
So the Blink build coming out here for the Vengeful Spirit.
Okay.
By the way, I think the team that has complete map control in this game, Taring, needs to at least have 1 ward in the river, and essentially have the support pick up every bounty rune from now on. Because if we're going for the long grind, long game, every bounty rune matters, especially like this late into the game.
Yeah.
And I think it's much better for the supports to pick it up and essentially keep up in terms of net worth.
And like a Doom, there's so many more items. Doom, like with 4 or 5 big items, can have a huge late game impact.
Yeah. Doom actually has the mana burn creep. Not sure exactly what that's for. Probably just
That
a random.
sounds- yeah, that sounds like there's a creep right there. Let's take it. But
Uh-oh, Dusa
can they
by himself.
Blink Doom available? They brick it, they Doom, and
Alright, he needs to buy back.
yeah, he will. He's gonna go down, no contest.
They can't lose anyone else right now. Beastmaster just dies behind the tower.
Spectre haunted in and found that. Oh no, Beastmaster does have buyback as well, but like you say, you don't want to really lose anyone else. Puck is already looking to split push here.
I
Does
mean,
get, can't get caught out. He doesn't actually take out the creep wave before Night
He needs
Stalker
to
boots
TP
travel
now.
in.
Tower is
oh,
under
he doesn't
attack.
have the TP. 21 seconds, but he's...
No, and they're not going to waste their time in like a wild goose chase when they can push, because
Oh,
they
nice.
see 60 seconds on Dusa.
Yamate is on it.
Radiant's middle
I mean, he
tower
can
is
one-man
under
chase.
attack.
And with the vision
And
that
he is
gets,
one-man chasing.
he's going to catch wind here. Who's
could
playing
Yules.
with who is what I'm wondering here.
Seems like Yamate is the one that's being played. And look at that. Like, the mid tower is safe.
Radiant's top
I mean, they
tower
might lose
is
top,
under
but...
attack.
I think they just decide top's pushing faster. That's
And look, Nando's still on the bottom.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is
well, he's
falling.
trying to cancel Nando's TP back, I imagine.
Oh! He's got Lincolns, right?
So he's got 2 spells though. If you're Yamate, now he needs to cancel Yamate's TP.
Okay, the coil's gonna get to the swap. He's gonna jaunt there, right? He is. And that's a long stun.
Well, more heroes coming. Now the Spectre's here with the dagger, and
I think he's dead now.
nah, he's got Blink. Blink. Oh, I mean, this is Puck we're talking about, but he's gonna go.
I don't know, man. Puck is out of places
Gonna
behind
wait
face,
the
face,
phase
face.
He's waiting for the Blink cooldown.
Okay. Blink.
He phase shift like half a second too early.
Alright, Puck better has buyback. He does.
Yeah. Alright. Time bought. Dusa didn't have to use buyback, you know?
Man, that was Nando, like... that was a show right there.
That was good. If he actually timed that phase shift half a second later, at the same time, he may have died if he waited a half a second longer to use it. It would have been... He waited a little bit longer, I think, hoping to wait out the blink. He just slightly mistimed it.
Alright. The high ground capability of Dusa needs to be tested.
Yeah. Well, Dusa with buyback, yep.
Alright, straight up Ravage, and then they're gonna throw everything
dog.
on him. Nice! He gets swapped back behind the tower. He's actually okay right now. Death Warp being channeled, they're gonna bring down the Doombring immediately. They're going right on the Spectre. Spectre taking a ton of damage. The egg flies off, covering the retreat of the Dire team, and now they're on the chase. Looks like Puck has bought back in that fight. Trying to catch more heroes. They don't get anything.
That's an MVP Lotus Orb.
Yeah, I don't think they're done now though. I think you go the other way.
Yeah. Home and Ravage were both used. Refresher is available if Tide wants to commit to it, and he may just have to if they go look to threaten the high ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, buys it. Should probably like pop it back in base where he doesn't get spotted.
Yeah. And then drop it back.
Oh,
to the
Radiant's Courier.
Okay, By the way, Parker, good job on that Lotus.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah.
You're role-playing. You're role-playing the...
Oh man, that was
yeah.
a really well timed Lotus
Yeah,
Orb.
good job, man.
I'm proud of that one.
Yeah.
Definitely the item choice over Shivers too.
Alright.
Oh, off to the side, Puck, Dream Call. They've caught out Night Stalker, and that's the Accept. They will stun him for a long duration to swap out. Lumi trying to save his buddy here. There's a Yule Scepter to buy some time as they prioritize the Venge instead.
I mean, I did my job. Look, not only do I swap my carry out, I just distributed the minus damage aura.
And you do that, like, AFK stand there, like, just to mind game them, you know? Throw them off.
I think I got stuck in the trees.
No,
Oh, that's what I make
one
them
or the
think.
other.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
And because of that, we only lose tier 2.
Yeah, this is same kind of story that for Execration, they didn't have to buy back Deuce, so we're seeing Spectre not having to buy back as well.
Yeah.
So
So look,
Spectre, Demon Edge, MKB coming
mid lane looks like we can have a jump here on the Tide. No, just Puck doing Puck things.
Yeah. Tide did use his Refresher. They were actually really expecting that high ground push to come their way.
And he did hide it after using it. So I really like that play. Because they don't know.
Yeah, and it's like, if the push doesn't come, it's not like, oh man, your Refresher's on cooldown. You're in this, you go back to the farming state. Like, it's going to be passive play for a little while. Or if Taring want to be aggressive, they can, but they may just decide not to because of the Refresher is definitely a big item for them, but they could fight with one Ravage.
The ball is on their table. Like, they could choose if they want to go aggressive or not. Because Deuce's the one that has to wait.
Yeah. Well put.
Alright, so I do believe that Tarang's going to wait because you can see that these Bastards are being picked up. Spectre has one, and then Night Stalker has one.
If they get like MKB bashes on a few heroes, Spectre's going MKB with this Demon Edge pickup, and Night Stalker may look to replace his Maya. Oh, I guess what does he replace for the MKB? That's the issue. The Gem, perhaps? If you go really late game and you're lacking damage. But...
Oh, you just asked one of the team to get a Bloodthorn. That's fine.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, I say that's what cast because it's a
that's why you give the supports the bounty route so that your bench
can Bloodthorn.
Yeah, Luby. Time to farm a Bloodthorn.
Okay. I'm only 6,000 goal away, but I'll work on it.
Your overall net worth could not afford a Bloodthorn.
I could sell all my items, and I'm still like very far away from it. Oh man.
Long ways to go. Maybe Doom could, but
so I
Doom did go X, by the way.
Okay. I mean, it's not a great axe game, but
it's, I guess, purely for the duration. Like, if you get a Doom on someone, you want to make sure they just remain Doom for as long as possible.
Sure. I would have got a Refresher in my opinion. But it's fine.
This is like a classic old school Axe Refresher possibly coming out.
Yeah,
Hit both. Radiant's Courier comes back. That's the butterfly.
Do you think Tarang is gonna just overpower this Dusa? Because like all of these Abyssal Blades are coming out, as well as the Axe Doom. They're gonna just dump everything onto the Dusa.
And there's the save comes out of the Lotus Orbs have to be.
And that's like a tough play to make, right?
Yeah.
You don't make that play.
You need more Lotus Orbs, so you can just like chain Lotus the Dusa so that she's like Lotus.
Puck could just keep throwing Lincolns on him as well.
I mean, Puck has to worry about himself as well, but like Beastmaster, if Beastmaster had more farm, I'd be more confident about Execration's late game. Like they haven't got like a Refresher Orb on Tim's. Phoenix it needs to be lotusing the Deucer. Ooh, coil bottom.
Or something. BKB being activated.
On 2. Are they going to pull this up?
Time to back up. Nice. Actually, you know what's an important thing right now? Chemo. They need to farm him that last piece of the axe.
Sure.
I mean, suddenly the damage output just went from like, you know, pitiful to, okay, now there's like 2 cores now I have to worry about. Because Witch Doctor's a core too. But it's gonna be hard for him to find a good time to channel, considering that there's two Ravages that he has to wait through.
Roche awaits Taring, but this is stage of the game where Roche is like inconsequential largely.
Yeah.
It's no matter. It's going to be probably Doom picking this one up if it looks like, as far as item slots go. Oh no, Nightstalk actually makes room.
Okay.
Oh, that's a twist I did not expect.
Did he drop the chip for this?
Yeah, he gave it over to Doom.
Okay, and I actually expected to even pick up anything.
So this Aegis Nightstalker means he can be more of like a run-in, fight, and try and kill people kind of Nightstalker, but the Abyssal Blade on Nightstalker is like nice, but it's not amazing because you don't actually kill people that quickly. He doesn't have that much right-click. I mean, the right-click damage at Knight's alright, but he doesn't have any like bonus.
Yeah, he's hitting for 200. We're 50 minutes in. Like, it's actually pitiful how little it's hitting.
On a Deucer with 30 armor, that's nothing. Even heroes like Beastmaster, I mean, Puck is just going to kite him around, so we're not really going to see...
If he doesn't get bashed.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to actually see Nightstalker as a right-click carry with his current item.
I mean, he could tank quite a bit, like, no joke. He's got 15 HP regen just from the Abyssal. He's got a ton of armor. He's fast. Are they going to try to high ground? Straight up?
And that's kind of what I think when I see someone like a Nightstalker pick up an Aegis here. Like, that's the hero that can just go to the high ground and right-click the building.
Alright, man. Let's see if it's going to work out.
I have my doubts. Butterfly up on Deucer. She's close to that max out point. Has replaced the boots with Rapier, you know? Go bootsless. I still remember that kind of game, LD Imperium Castle, where there was like a triple Rapier Deucer with no boots, like waddling around just like the slowest thing ever.
Is this a puppet? No,
It was a CIS Dota game.
Yeah, tier 2 games.
Yeah. It was like team, I don't know, Cookies or one of those random CIS teams. I don't even think Cookies is a CIS team, I think it's a Swedish team.
Alright, Lincoln's being popped. Now there's a swap out.
Oh, the Ravage, they got the Doom. The Lotus Orb didn't come in time. Deuce are going to be forced to buy back here, I imagine.
Alright, buys back immediately, and now, actually, the Puck in a lot of trouble. Self-fuel coming back up. Kimbo needs to find a good time dropping the ult. It's going to be now hitting absolutely nobody. Beastmaster going out here on Psionic. Psionic taking a ton of damage. If they get the Spectre kill, that's going to be absolutely huge. And Egg's not going to hit him to dive forward. They're going to retreat, losing nobody, forcing out one buyback?
Deuce a buyback too.
Yeah.
The most important hero buyback. And the Age is still in hand. They can just rinse and repeat.
Just wait for the revenge swap cooldown.
Yeah. They have Ravage again, so...
I mean, Luminous literally MVP. Finding the swaps.
And God's not finding the Lotus Orb in time.
Yeah. That's,
Look, my play's harder to make, okay?
Sure. I mean,
the
my
preemptive lows, you just wait it out. That's the thing. Like
my play puts me in the winner brackets of DC qualifiers. I think you dropped the racks. Is that the play?
It's so hard to defend here.
Alright, there's that Lotus Orb. I mean, Ben just waits it out. They're gonna hex on Psionics.
Swap into Ravage, perhaps?
Yeah. Yeah, Deuce just has to back.
Yeah. When
the Lotus is down.
They're gonna get themselves a rack. Spectre now with an Abyssal Blade as well, and this is where the Puck's life with these double bashes gets a little bit sadder.
Yeah, just very, very patient play from Taring. All they do is just send the Aegis Nightstalker up, and then you just hit.
Oh, they can go for another lane here. They've still got a little window with the Aegis.
They got the bot lane slightly pushed in.
Yep.
Now, one lane of racks doesn't mean jack squat to do so, but it's just like that added layer of pressure.
And it's the fact they found a formula that works to break high ground with, that they can look to reuse and apply once again.
If this Aegis is alive, right? If the Aegis runs out,
I think that it worked without having 2 lives on the Nightstalker as well, potentially. They've all got buyback boots of travel too. Like a Spectre can boots of travel in or haunt him with the buyback. Same for Nightstalker with buyback boots of travel.
They really need another Lotus Orb where they kind of like stagger them.
Yes, that's what exactly. Because you need Deuce to have a Lotus Orb at the start, and then when it wears off, that's when they're going to try and initiate with that swap.
Well, one thing to point out, if this game doesn't end now, that the Creeps Go bounty got really buffed up, right? Okay. So the game goes on. Oh, hold that thought. Psionic's gonna get swapped defensively. Here comes the egg. Well, I mean, they're gonna try to fight this. Look at the depth on the backline. So much work. They get one kill. Everybody's stunned up. Tai Hunter can lay off the Ravage. He will have to. He does drop it off. He's gonna stay alive right now. Here comes the Han. Can Juicer do enough damage? That's the question. NJ is gonna get brought down here. Juicer in the middle of everything, but Psionic's doing a lot of work as well after that buyback. At the end of the day, it's gonna be a 2-for-2. Puck is on the chase, looking for more. Is there a Yule Scepter to bring them up? TP out. Do they have vision? They don't. He gets away with murder.
Ooh, the carry's getting away. The Ags, well, I guess the Aegis not used, but will expire soon. That looked like that's like the dream initiation. You get a dream call on 4 with the Supernova. Those heroes are all guaranteed to be stunned, but the follow-up damage.
Yeah,
I look at that and I just think Deucer needs a rapier.
yeah, so now role-playing as the Phoenix player.
Yep.
It's like, sell your treads. Or no, sell your face boots.
Yep.
Like, you can't sell anything else, right? Like, all of these items are important. Maybe not the Manta.
Yeah. I think Manta's kind of a dead weight late game item. The illusion's just so
But what do you
pitiful.
sell first? You sell the face first?
It's tough.
Manta's
I'm not
movements
sure. I don't know.
would
I'm not a Medusa player. I'm a Phoenix player.
Okay.
I'd trust my carry's choice. I'd be like, just replace one of them. Your decision. You know. I
You're in
trust
charge,
you.
Yeah.
But we need a rapier.
We also need another Lotus. Like somebody.
Yeah, I mean, this Beastmaster's item progression has just died down, and that's something which Beastmaster's a hero that does go well into the late game, but you need to see that like refresher, boots of travel. Normally at 50, 60 minutes in the game, Beastmaster's active on the map, teeping onto Hawks, finding pickoffs.
Not against the Stalker. It's just hard to play.
It is, yeah, it is. That actually does. That's a good point where that just changes the entire dynamic.
All right, hear me out, Phoenix player. You don't finish the Shivas, right? Because that doesn't really change the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
You go Acceptor. You pick up your Phoenix, or you pick up your Deucer.
Oh, Deucer, that's really.
At a
when she's doomed as well.
Yeah, at a certain point, right?
Oh.
All your eggs are in the Deucer basket.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if your egg pops. Like you just lose anyways when Deucer dies. So you just go for it.
Yeah, because that scenario where she gets swapped in, doomed, ravaged, pop her in the axe.
I don't know how you're gonna pick her up when there's 2 Ravages in the air, but you know,
Hope for the best.
we get a BKB after. I don't know.
Yeah, save the lows for yourself, but that's also another good idea. Oh, well, you talked about Bloodthorn. Here it comes.
Is it from bench?
No, nice one. No, sorry, Libby, you're not that pumped.
No, I'm trying to get there. I'm a 7.7k net worth.
That could be a Bloodthorn if you'd not gone boots or anything.
Oh, he goes for BOTs. I don't. Isn't BOT strictly worse than phase at this given moment? Because you don't get the plus 24 damage.
Yeah, global presence, I guess. Sell your Manta, get your Rapier. Otherwise, I don't think this Deucer cuts it in a team fight, DPS-wise. And we saw it last fight. The other thing is that last fight, Chemo did not have the Axim, I believe. So he's only recently.
No, he did.
Okay.
He did.
Oh, he didn't in the mid fight. The mid fight he didn't have it. The bottom.
The
fight
bottom one he did. Yeah.
I remember seeing in mid he had like a decent death roll when they almost killed the Spectre. If he had the Ags there, I think may have been a kill.
Are we in a situation where we need to look at Puck's item choice as well? Like, is he switching to anything else, or does it not matter at this
Didn't
point?
go Dag. I think Dagon would have been. Maybe
What do you
slightly
drop? You
preferred.
can't drop any of this. Like this is
At
your
this
whole
stage,
kit.
no, yeah.
This is your whole
I
kit.
almost would have preferred the Dagon to the Scythe.
I guess you start buying moon shards. Oh, Deucer can still get moon shard. That's the. I mean, you eat the moon shard and he's got BKB.
I mean, it's better than Manta.
Well, the thing is, BKB only protects him from Ravage.
Yeah. You could theoretically get the BKB off. Like, when you're getting swapped, as soon as you get swapped, you just pop your BKB. So even if you get doomed, you're at least BKB.
I mean, you're attacking.
You likely survive. Yeah. Well, even if you're not attacking, you can just run back to your fountain or something.
And somebody needs a Vlad on this team. Goddamn, like he needs lifesteal.
Beastmaster, step in.
There's so many items. Phoenix player, step in. Get your axe.
And Phoenix player is 5k gold. So the other item I was thinking you maybe going to suggest was a refresher roll because, like, just being able to make sure.
I don't think the fights are lasting long enough. Like, either the Deucer dies within the first 5 seconds, or she doesn't.
No.
This is a quite an interesting game state that we're in.
I mean, everyone on the Dire cores are pretty much maxed out. Like Night Stalker, once he has this Bloodthorn, is 6 slotted. Spectre is already moonshotted up, 6 slotted. Tide, 1 item slot with the TP scroll to develop his inventory.
I think Tide's building Hex.
Yeah, he'll have Refresher Hex.
Dude, this game is gonna end up with like double hexes, double abyssal, bloodthorn. Look at how fast Roshan died. Look at
It's
these
the red
numbers.
numbers. I feel like it looks like an RPG or something.
It's like Enfos.
Yeah.
Everybody be crit. Alright, refresh orb coming up. I mean,
Doom refresher. Oh jeez.
this is like how define overwhelm. Like this is what it is.
This is like 1v10 producer. This is tough.
Alright, Shiva's is not the item.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Still his buyback, I guess, is the nice thing, but the Ags you mentioned would have actually been somewhat ingenious.
It's just really hard to pull it off, in my opinion.
No. And Dusa does have buyback, so you don't like. You can always. It's hard to know
Has
exactly
it been
when
7
and how
minutes
to use
already?
it.
It feels like it. The game's so short, but yeah,
I don't know.
it is very action-packed. Alright, Execration fighting for the tournament life. Beastmaster opens up with the roar. They're gonna try to focus him down?
They're worried about the Ravage, and Tide holding onto it for now.
Okay. I mean, alright, Coil's gonna be used in front. No Egg. Egg actually on the backside. Actually in a very good position now. Abed, he's fine. He's popping the BKB. He gets doomed up, but Egg comes through. They're gonna focus him down. I think he has buyback haunt anyways. Second grab comes in, and here comes the buyback haunt. Radiant side needs to start buying back themselves. The agent's gonna pop on the Doom, and now all these illusions chasing away. Death Ward still, no, Death Ward has already been used. Alright, glyphs are coming out. It's regen time.
Puck's gonna refresh it, so he's gonna refresh all his spells.
I mean, okay.
Or the Dream Core by all his spells. Actually, he's gonna hold on to it for now.
Yeah.
They forced them back.
They just traded buybacks. The tier 3 is gonna go down.
Refreshers have been popped on the Doom as well as Tide. Doom is still available, Ravage not.
Oh, another swap in. That's the Doom.
You've
No!
got a Sunray, and
No!
it's not gonna happen.
That's it.
He wishes he had an Acceptor there.
I mean, I think that egg would have popped there, but
And that is it. Deuce are dead, Phoenix dead, no buybacks available, and unfortunately for Execration, they will be eliminated
wow.
from the SCA qualifiers.
The Malaysian dream continues.
Whew. It's Malaysia versus the world here. And by the world, I mean the 3 Filipino teams. They've taken out one.
Yeah.
They're going to take out another 2 tomorrow if they want to qualify. But hey,
That was a good game.
yeah, it was really the way it developed. Like the itemization, there was just like so much kind of going on, so much to talk about. Made things very interesting. So, all right, wishing them good luck, good manners coming out, and not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. That does it for a day of Southeast Asian Dota casting. 2 slugfests from Orange.Taring.
Yeah.